Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this image which is appearing in the background of the video now. It is a dragon's head, kind of like a statue, some people have said. This appeared over on the Warhammer community website on the rumour engine for the 25th of September 2018, but we the internet have already decoded what this is. So let's jump in and let's take a look because this seems very glorious. So the image is a dragon's head, as I explained. Now, if we go back in time to some of the old models, then this image matches up perfectly to this model, which is the Chaos Sorcerer. Now, my mind doesn't know what edition this came out in. I want to say 3rd edition, but I'm probably wrong about that. But what you're seeing now, I'll try and zoom in, try and NCIS this, and try and look at the Chaos Sorcerer's backpack. I have got another image as well, which I'll keep swapping around to match them all out. But that dragon's head image is the exact same as the Chaos Sorcerers on his power pack. So this means that GW are now doing a generic Chaos Sorcerer. That is going to be happening now. Now, the next debate is how this is going to happen, because we know now 100% that this is going to be a Chaos Sorcerer. The evidence of that new rumour image and the evidence of the images in the background showing, the sorcerers and their power packs, it can't be anything else. It simply cannot be anything else. Please don't let me eat my words, GW. So how is this going to happen? Is this going to be a brand new Chaos Space Marine release, or is it going to be something like the Blackstone Fortress box game, which is supposed to be coming out around Christmas time? We know that when GW announced the game that they did a little Q&A after all the images and all the trailers and stuff like that, and some chap did ask, will this new Blackstone Fortress contain Chaos Space Marines, new Chaos Space Marines? And the Games Workshop staff answered yes, it will have new Chaos Space Marine models. So from that standpoint, from the Blackstone Fortress game, you could definitely argue that a new Chaos Sorcerer slash a new Chaos kind of HQ model, which is a sorcerer, is going to be in there, because it does make sense if you're looking at it from a marketing standpoint. September is closing right now, and then we've got October, we've got November, of course we've still got all the stuff which is the GC of the Cults, which still hasn't come out. They haven't got their codex yet. I'm probably going to say theirs is going to be November, so maybe this is the right marketing technique now to start just giving us a little bit of a hint that something big is coming, and that big thing is of course going to be the Blackstone Fortress at the end of the year. Now, you can also say that this is nothing to do with Blackstone Fortress, and that this is an upcoming release for the generic Chaos Space Marine models, because that line definitely needs some love. And what I mean by that is that if you look at the current ranges of Chaos Space Marine models, which we have now, the generic Chaos Space Marine models, and you compare them to the Death Guard or the Thousand Suns, the Death Guard have had a complete revamp of their range. They've got brand new HQ models that have all been redone. They've even got brand new models which have actually been added to it. Again, that's the same with the Thousand Suns. They've had all their characters redesigned. They've had Magnus added as a Primarch. Mortarion got added for the Death Guard as a Primarch, and the generic Chaos Space Marine has basically stayed the same. Now, if you put these chaps next to each other, the design difference is completely outstanding. Like, the new stuff just completely outpars the old stuff. They're so small, like the old generic Chaos Space Marines. I was at Warhammer World the other day and I was looking at them in the cabinet, and there's a massive difference. So I can definitely see Chaos Space Marines, generic Chaos Space Marines, getting a massive release in 2019, and maybe, and just maybe, that backpack is of a sorcerer which is going to be coming out with that new force. Now, the thing that's interesting about that is that if the generic Chaos Space Marines do get a brand new update, they get a ton of new models, they get all their characters revamped, that means Abaddon is surely to come back in a brand new format. I know we've had rumours of Abaddon for like the past, 10 years now. We've still got that old metal model of Abaddon still knocking around. His arms are always falling off. But if they get a new update, that means brand new models, brand new Abaddon model. Obviously, the Sorcerer model, which we've been yapping on about in this video. And I think that they're going to get a brand new codex, and that codex will be a Black Legion themed codex. And I think it's long overdue for a Black Legion codex. If you look at the lore of the 8th edition, everything which has happened hasn't been possible without Abaddon and his pushing with his forces, which is, of course, the Black Legion. So it makes sense for them to come back in a big way. We do know that this whole campaign around Vigilus is happening at the moment. The Eldar have just popped in now with the Space Marines. There's a brand new box set of that out. So I think something along the lines of Abaddon or something along the lines of the Black Legion are got to get involved in the Vigilus campaign in one way or the other, because taking that planet is absolutely strategically value to any side in the 40k setting at the moment. I definitely think that 2019 is going to be the year of chaos, and I just don't think it's got to be Black Legion or the generic Chaos Space Marines. I think we're going to see a return of some demonic Primarchs, Angron and Fulgrim, and if that does happen, if we do get one of those Primarchs or even both of those Primarchs, I'm going to go out on a limb and say both are going to return, then that means we're probably going to see a return of a codex for the World Eaters and a codex for Slaanesh as well. If you haven't been following AOS at the moment, Slaanesh is getting a big release when it comes to AOS. So from a marketing / business standpoint from GW, it would make sense to try and market a Slaaneshi codex, because when it comes to demons, AOS demons and 40k demons are basically the same. You're making one product for two game systems. So from a business standpoint, it's like, okay, here's all the models, let's sell it to 40k and let's sell it to AOS. So I think that the first codex we'll probably see from a demonic side will be Slaanesh. Alright chaps, that is me done for another video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've passed on some information. I'd love to get your thoughts on the matter. What do you think it is? Are you with me? Are you saying 100% that this is a Chaos Sorcerer? Do you think it's something else? If you got any evidence that it could be anything else, please post it below. I would love to see it. I'd love to read it. I'd love to respond back to you. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I shall see you all very, very soon. See you now, and bye-bye.